spoiled with the band.
Hey, what's up? Hey, this is Bryan's Radio Lunch Truck. This is Bryan, CarpenterValleyRadio.com. Today we're live music, which is, we haven't done that before. And if you guys could see, if you could see the studio, which is small, it's RV small. It's Breaking Bad small. That's what it is. It is, you know what? It's a bunch of equipment, guitars. You got the two musicians kind of in the corner, but they have a beautiful window view. So
we're scared to death.
This will be fun. Will Loomis and Brendan Kenalele, guitar singers, and what we're going to do basically. We'll turn it over to them, let them do a little talk about their songs. They're going to do 2 songs, then we'll bring it back. So, guys, hit it. All right.
All right, this is a brand new song that I wrote. It's called I Believe in You.
All right.
Ready, Brandon? It's a cruel stepmother world for artists and dreamers, and LA has a way of breaking the hearts of true believers. And when I'd sell out heaven for something warm to prop up this inward sinking storm, you pull me through. I believe in you. And if you collapse in on yourself like a neutron star, and you're haunted behind the eyes, and your gaze is very far, when you're hanging on by a thread in a tiny apartment with a pull-out bed, I pull you through, 'cause I believe in you. You have always been there by my side, and I take some foolish pride knowing all that we've survived. Hopes rise and they fall, but you've been there through it all, and I hope you know that I love you. It's okay, I believe in you anyway. We may not know what dreams may come, but I know we're the lucky ones, 'cause I have you, and I believe in you.
Oh, that was really nice. That's really good.
So nice.
Thank you.
Tiny bit more vocal on Will. Just a tiny bit.
All right.
Sound great, guys.
All right. Okay.
That was fun.
Yeah. You ready for another one?
Yeah, let's do that.
Are you guys ready for another one?
This one has a kind of a Spanishy flavor, another original song. This one's called My Cantadora. It's about a guy that falls in love with a girl that becomes a famous singer and leaves him. Let me put my cable on.
Oh, okay.
We got our Kleenex.
Yeah. For sure. Oh, we're talking to Will Loomis and Brendan Kenalele. They're here live performing, and their song you're going to be playing next is?
My Cantadora.
My Cantadora. All right, guys, please. It's all yours.
The original tune. Here we go. There is no word that I know to describe the way you sing. Your soul opens and has wings. my cantadora. My heart will always be with you. But the crowds, they love you too. And somehow I knew I'd have to share you with the world, my cantadora. Fame has taken you away from me, but I knew it was your destiny. Like a songbird, you must be free, my cantadora. Sing the song you wrote for me. What a fool I must be to believe you wrote it just for me. Some people lust for fame, but she came to you so naturally. What a gift and a curse that must be, to bear your soul in rhapsody. You don't belong to me. You live among the stars now, but I was there and I didn't care when you played empty bars. Let's play some empty bars. When you're on the road alone and the crowds have all gone home, when you're laying there in bed with a stranger in my stead, my cantadora, and when you're sure you've seen it all in full and empty music halls, just know you're not alone. In my heart you have a home, my cantadora. Baby, this is goodbye, just know I love you still, and I always will, my cantadora.
Wow, that was nice. That really is good. So, Brandon, I've seen you play before, and I don't mean this in a disparaging way, but with different bands, are you kind of a guitar for hire? Because you two are working really well together. Have you been played together long?
Well, thankfully he doesn't charge me. He's in high demand. Everybody wants.
Well, I've seen him now 3 times, and 2 different groups is the 3rd time. So, Brandon? Do you have a band per se?
I do. I have my own group. I play in I have a duo, 2 duos, one with a saxophone player and a guitar player, and then I bring them together also and have a trio. So.
And you guys are playing tonight. Where is that?
I'm playing tonight at Pearl Social from 6:30 to 9:30. I'll
Pro
be
Social,
yeah.
6:30.
Wait, what's the ad? Do you know the address?
What's that?
Do you know the address?
I don't actually know the address. It's it's in the Funk Zone. It's it's next to Topa Topa and
Okay.
and
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool. And Will, on those songs, your first song, can you kind of tell us what brought those lyrics to your heart and to your mind?
That's just basically like, my wife and I, like any relationship, you go through trials and tribulations and ups and downs, and you believe in each other at the end of the day. That's what a good partner is, somebody that believes in you. So without, I'm not trying to sound corny, but that's basically what that's about.
That's there's nothing corny about that. That's kind of called love. I mean, seriously, and that's, in every relationship, I always said, if you don't have a knockdown blowout fight every once in a while, you're really not married. Because that's, if you have an independent person,
There's a couple Mormons out there that are immune to that. I don't know.
Yeah, no. Don't think no, they're not. They might have a backup, but they don't know, they're not immune at all. And your other song, tell me about your other song, My Cantadora. That was a really nice song.
Thanks.
And I liked the line about playing in an empty bar.
It was like a little novella.
Yeah. Yes.
I love songs that have little self-contained stories, like little short stories in them. And I heard a mariachi band playing outside my window because I live a couple blocks off Linden. There's a mariachi band playing off Linden, and it was sort of drifting in through my open window, and I was like, man, I would like to write a Spanish folk song. And I came up with that premise.
It came out nice too, very, very good. How long does it take you on average to write a song to where you're happy with it, or are you ever happy with it, or do you ever have a final product?
Well, there's an old saying that art is never finished; it's only abandoned. But I usually, it totally depends. Sometimes it happens fast where I'm happy with it, and sometimes it takes me a long time.
Yeah, I know. I know everybody knows Will was actually on the first show of Bryan's Radio Lunch Truck, the very first one, and you have quite the catalog. And now you were working on a rock opera. How's that coming along?
We're about 16 songs into 22 songs, so it's coming along really well.
Wow.
And Brandon is helping us record on that as of recently. Just like the last couple of weeks, we decided to start working together seriously. So
You guys work really well together.
Thank you.
You can
Right.
no, you really you tell. You get to see
He
it.
works well with everyone, but yeah, he's so intuitive. He's fantastic.
Yeah, you guys feed off fantastic. Do you have a couple of those songs?
Yeah.
Well, are you guys ready? All right. Well, listen, this is Bryan's Radio Lunch Truck. It's a beautiful day out. It's Thursday, obviously. CarpenterValleyRadio.com. We're with Will and Brandon. They're live music, so there'll be might call a glitch or two or dead air or something. We'll try to avoid that, but it is live and we will enjoy it. And this is our first time. I think it won't be our last time either, will it, Dennis?
This is going pretty well.
Yeah.
This bodes well for the future.
Yeah, I've talked to people about this, and they're really excited about hearing this. So hopefully, you guys I've been talked to are listening, and this won't be the last show either for these two here or other artists we have in Carpinteria. And what, Brandon? What brought you? You live in Santa Barbara, and what brought you to Santa Barbara? If you don't mind.
When I graduated high school, my twin brother, he went to Santa Barbara with my sister, and I went to Santa Rosa. And after a while, I was convicted to just come be with them.
Yeah.
And I had visited Santa Barbara once or twice beforehand, so I knew how lovely it was. But ultimately, I just wanted to be with my siblings.
Oh, that's really nice. That's nice. I mean that. That's fantastic. Is it good area? Do you find is Santa Barbara easy to be inspirational in? Is it an easy city to find inspiration?
Absolutely, I think because where I come from, it's a very small town, and so this is like the big city, compared to where I'm from. And so being here in a very culturally diverse place and having such beautiful views and very generally heartwarming people are very kind in Santa Barbara, and so it's easy to stay inspired because Santa Barbara is also very supportive of the arts as well.
That makes a difference, doesn't it?
Yeah, it makes a big difference. The community at large is very supportive.
Yeah, and a good art too. It's all the arts that cover every spectrum and every style, I would say. I don't see a closed mind per se in the city that I might find where I was raised in Thousand Oaks, you know, where you have a set, this is art or this is music, and that's kind of it. There's a little square of it all, you know, so I kind of relate to that. Okay, guys, are you ready?
Oh yeah, this is one I just finished a couple days ago. This one's called "Love is the Sweetest Way to Get Hurt."
All right.
Yeah. Nice.
Passions will part to a strange melody, and hearts break only once for all eternity until they're broken in, and then they break again. But love is the sweetest way to hurt. Love is the sweetest way to hurt. Love is the sweetest way to get hurt. Some old song or a heart-shaped locket, memories I still carry in my pockets. I live with the scars from when we split our lives into parts. But love is the sweetest way to hurt. Love is the sweetest way to hurt. Love is the sweetest way to get hurt.
Really nice. I like that a lot. And by the way, we're the Pearl Social, correct, Brandon? Yeah. Tonight, and Pearl Social is located at one. Luckily, I had the internet machine. 131 Anacapa in the Funk Zone.
Perfect, thank you.
So 131 Anacapa Funk Zone. Brandon's band tonight, and you start at 6:30.
6:30.
All right, fantastic. And that's a good area. That's changed a lot down there. Mm-hmm. You know, I remember. Well. It's changed a lot, so it's still cool. I like it a lot. It's a good area to go, good place to eat. And what is Pearl Social a bar?
It's a bar. It's a very. It's kind of. I don't know. It seems kind of like tucked away and kind of like intimate. You know, it's like thinly lit. It's a nice little.
Very funk
vibey space.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah,
very very cool.
That was a sweet little song, Will.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Good wording and everything. You know, it's amazing. Love, the beauty of love and the heartbreak of love has probably produced some of the best art, and always will.
I'm of the opinion we'll never have enough love songs. You know.
You and McCartney.
That is fantastic, and who could argue? I mean, who could argue with that? I don't think you could say we have too many love songs.
Yeah.
We're at 2,445,295.
Yes.
That's it.
Bleak and dark.
We're done. That's it. We're going to sing about tractors.
Yep.
And oatmeal. There's no songs about tractors and oatmeal out there, so fuck it. No more love songs. In fact, sing a song about oatmeal right now.
Yeah, make it up.
All right. Oh, he's in his zone. What's your next song?
So this one, Brandon has never played this one before. I've just learned it this morning, but I thought it was kind of a cool little story. We talked about having, a song like a little time capsule or a little like sort of glimpse of someone else's perspective. This is about a bomber. This is the story told from the perspective of a bomber pilot in the Korean War. And it's by the band Cake, and it's called "I Bombed Korea Every Night."
Wow. First off, I'm amazed that somebody remembered the Korean War. is usually World War II or Vietnam. It is, and 32,000, I believe, 33,000 soldiers were killed. Over a quarter of the population in Korea lost their lives, and my adopted dad was in Korea for the Marines. That's the only reason
really?
It's Chosin Reservoir. But the point being is that was a vicious war.
Frozen chosen.
Yeah, exactly. So this is great. Thank you for playing this. Guys, ready?
Well, don't thank me yet. You may not.
No. You know what? It doesn't matter. You're doing it. You can't go wrong. This is a no wrong studio. Go for it.
I bombed Korea every night. My engine sang into the salty sky. I didn't know if I would live or die. I bombed Korea every night. I bombed Korea every night. I bombed Korea every night. Red flowers bursting down below us. Those people didn't even know us. We didn't know if we would live or die. We didn't know if it was wrong or right. I bombed Korea every night. So I sit here at this bar. I'm not a hero, I'm not a movie star. I've got my beer, I've got my stories to tell, but they won't tell you what it's like in hell. Red flowers bursting down below us. Those people didn't even know us. We didn't know if we would live or die. We didn't know if it was wrong or right. We didn't know if we would live or die. I bombed Korea every night.
All right.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Heavy duty.
Very good. Very, very, very good.
Little social commentary
Yeah,
there.
and yeah, for sure. Hey, Will. Yeah, that's right. What brought you to Carperia? You know, what brought you here?
Not a very interesting story, I'm afraid.
Well, neither is mine. I drove up the freeway 42 miles.
I was going to boarding schools on the East Coast, and then my dad retired out here, and they sent me to a boarding school out here in Advance, and it just happened to be in Carpinteria at Kate School.
Right. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And so I got a taste of how great it was, and then I've lived different places, but always come back here.
And what about your musical journey? I mean, what's got you going into music? If that's a question that's even answerable.
I was talking with Brandon about this actually the other night. We were talking about what got us started, and I think it was for both of us. It was just like, it's just a calling, you know. Like when we were little kids, we just started doing it at an early age and in our own ways, you know. And
Influences?
when I was a little kid, my influences were the cartoon movie Rock-a-Doodle.
All right.
Where the rooster plays Elvis, essentially.
Yes.
And,
Yeah, you're my new hero.
No one has ever answered that question that way.
No, I'm fully impressed. I just love it. Okay, go ahead. Sorry. Anybody else as you got older?
Well, Brandon, do you want to answer?
Yeah, I was going to ask the same question. Yeah.
You guys are too young for the Beatles, but you know, obviously they're there.
I was going to say you're never too young.
Yeah, I don't think that's one thing about the Beatles. Yeah, I'm going to have to say agree with them.
Timeless, baby.
Yeah.
Timeless.
Yeah.
Good. Good.
How did I get into music? I agree with Will. It was more like a calling. If I look back on my life, I had little moments that definitely indicated I was moving in that direction. Like, you know, when I was like very young, maybe 3 to 5 years old, I got lost at the county fair.
Wow.
And my mom was like calling for me over the loudspeaker, trying to find me. And like when she finally did, I was like at the band, you know, like
Oh, no way.
in front of the stage, you know.
Awesome.
That story's a song right there.
Yeah, it kind of is, yeah.
But really what got me into music was like right as I was going into high school, like middle school, going into high school, like the Guitar Hero games were like really popular, and I was playing the Guitar Hero
I
games
remember that, yeah.
and I like tried to master all the songs. Like I was just
Did you have my problem with that controller was it gave me like carpal tunnel, like it made my wrist hurt. But I've never had that problem on an actual guitar. But the button guitar made my hand hurt. Did you ever have that problem?
I didn't, but I don't think you're like that's an uncommon. Yeah, I don't think you're alone in that. No, I don't think
That's almost like a left brain, right brain thing, isn't it? Because that clicking stuff can mess you up.
Well, maybe. I mean, you know,
no?
you can get real good at it. You know, they have practice rooms in the game.
Well, there's people that are really good at the DDR, which is the dance version. of it.
Yes.
But if
That
you
wouldn't
look
be
at
Dennis
them
Rye.
play it competitively, that's not dancing, right? It's not felt.
Yeah, and
It's
if they
like
hooked in a
smashing
regular
buttons.
guitar, that's a whole different story too.
Yeah.
You know.
Coincidentally, I was also playing that game a lot as a kid, DDR.
Oh, yeah?
So I was.
And what is DDR? I'm sorry.
It's
DDR
called Dance Dance Revolution, and it's like you put a mat down on the floor, or in an arcade, there's like a little stage.
Oh yeah.
Stomp
You
pad.
have to like
Yeah.
stomp quickly, but it's not graceful. It's not.
It doesn't feel like dancing.
Downright goofy.
Is it the white person's version of breakdancing?
It sounds like that.
Yeah, maybe the white/Asian.
Yeah.
You know, I got a lesson in racism years ago, 1984. I met this wonderful girl from Japan. I got used. We went out, and then she never called. My heart was broken.
Oh no.
Yeah, but I kind of realized what that's like. You know, like, oh, this is what it's like. I'm a dick. I've done that, you know, before. So she was in the bar I was working at in Malibu, and she's going to, I want to say, the ON Club on Sunset. And she goes, "You want to go to the ON Club? It's a breakdance club. And blah, blah, they open till 4. They open till 4 a.m. You know, they stop serving, but they still go on to 4 a.m. And I'm not kidding. I said this. Well, and I go, "What? I want to get mugged?" Ha ha ha. And she goes, "Are you racist?" Ooh. And I went, "No,
Not that I'm aware.
that I'm aware of." Well, that's kind of this. Not that I'm aware of, but all the stereotypes been playing around. So we went down there, and it was one of my most fun nights ever. We had a great time, and they had breakdance competition. The whole inside was bombed out, you know, graffiti, good art graffiti, and it was loud, raucous, and the breakdancing was till 4:30 a.m. It was nice. It was one of my best nights. It was great. It really was. But I thought that was, you know, with DDR, is for all the kids who can't go to these clubs. You know, they be in Westlake, and this is how they get moving. What the hell?
This is like Nickel Arcade dance break
But,
dance.
you know, if you're in Westlake, Calabasas, you're 12 years old at the time, and you can move and do it, perfect. Yeah, why not? I mean, why not? You know, get some music out there. It's better than ROTC. No offense to anybody in ROTC. You know. All right, guys. Enough of that political, social commentary. What do we have next?
We have a couple more covers that we haven't. I think we played this one together once, but.
Well,
only in part.
I just want to say something, and I hope you don't mind. I know Dennis. I'm sure Dennis feels the same. You're bringing in new music you haven't really played before. I feel honored about that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
This is
I
exciting.
really do. I feel. I'm glad that you guys feel comfortable enough to bring it in, work it out. We're doing live, and fantastic.
Doing it.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Thank you very much. All right, guys, Brandon and Will, and you know what? You ready to take over?
This is Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You by Led Zeppelin.
Ooh.
All right.
All right.
Buckle in.
Baby, baby, I'm gonna leave you. I said, baby, I'm gonna leave you. Leave you in the summertime. Leave you when the summer comes rolling. When the summer comes along. I ain't joking, woman, I've got to ramble. Baby, I'm gonna leave you. Leave you in the summertime. Leave you when the summer comes a-rolling. Leave you when the summer comes along. I know I could never find another you, but there ain't a single thing that I can do. I need your love more than I could ever say. Oh, babe, I'm gonna leave you. Babe, 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 leave you in the summertime. Leave you when the summer comes around.
All right. Thank you.
Man.
That brought-
There's your influences right there.
Yeah, brought back memories. That's a great album. Great rendition. Thank you. It is. Hey, listen, for the gearheads out there, Brandon, describe the guitar you're playing and the house and voice.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
It is a beautiful guitar. It's definitely my favorite guitar. It's my only guitar. No, I'm just kidding. I have a bunch of guitars. But it's a Diabolico. It's an XO. It's the XO SS. It's a beautiful jazz guitar. It's a semi-acoustic hollow body, guitar. A lot of beautiful tones,
It's very Art Deco with if you can see the tuning knobs and the...
Yeah, could you guys, let's focus the camera into that.
Hold it closer to the microphone.
Yeah, hold it, yeah.
Imagine a beautiful guitar.
Yeah, it is nice.
Fantastic.
And do you like the tone? Do you like the feel?
Oh, I love the tone. I love the feel. I paid extra to have it set up. They have this, it's called the Plec Pro, set up through Sweetwater, and they laser measure like the guitar, and they take all these really precise measurements, and then like the machine gets the setup very, very close, and then as perfect as it can get, and then the luthiers will do the final touches.
Nice.
And when you say measurements, like you give them like what your body measurements?
So what happens is so when you have a guitar set up, you want to have ideally a string set in mind. Like I'm using these flat wound strings, and they're pretty heavy.
That's
gauge.
a big part of the tone for the folks at home.
Yes, that's a big
strings.
big part of my tone is the flat wounds. But the tension from the strings will pull on the neck each set, and so what they do is they compensate for that, and basically when they set it up, ideally. For my preferred setup, the action is very low, so the strings will sit very close to the fretboard. And so when I say they take the measurements, they'll put the strings on the guitar and they'll check that tension, and they'll take the measurements to get it so that each string is as close as it can possibly be without having...
For your particular style, what you like.
Yes,
and somebody else might like a little bit more tension and like something get a different tone.
Like an acoustic guitar, like a classical guitar, if you have it too low, the strings will just buzz against the neck, and you want it to be able to project. So a lower action will usually translate to like a quieter playing style, or like more
look
finesse.
into that because I've never heard of that. That's really cool.
Yeah.
And how many guitars do you have? Because I know guitar players, they don't seem to have less than 5 or 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I probably have
more than I need and less than I want.
7 guitars. 7 guitars. Yeah.
Do you use most of them, or do you have a couple that you just use 80% of the time?
A few that I use 80% of the time, but I'm very intentional with what I have. I try to use everything. I try not to let anything sit, so I'll make sure everything's being used.
Right on. And Will, after that, do you want to describe what your guitar?
It's just an old Martin.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
It was built in 1998.
Nice.
And, yeah.
Is that the one you use a lot?
My favorite guitar lately is this nylon string, but this pickup won't fit in it. But I recently got this, I forget the model number, but it just came today, where it's like you have to drill a hole and install it, but there's 4 tentacle contact mic type things that go inside the guitar and install under the bridge.
It's not the LR Bags, is it? LR Bags like Anthem?
That's what. It's like a KBK or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, but I have to take it to like a luthier to drill the hole and everything. Anyway.
Well, I actually know somebody that might be able to help you with that.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Where are you recording your rock opera album?
In my glorified garage.
All right.
Yeah.
I've seen pictures of that. It's pretty good.
Garage is good.
Yeah, it's a nice studio. It's not bad at all.
Thank you.
And how many songs have you guys worked on that together?
Because you have one currently. We just started working on that together.
Yeah, we just started working together. We would play live together when, because we would do open mics sometimes, and but yeah, I was like, yo, let's get in the studio. Let's write together.
Cool. How do you guys like open mics?
I love it. Personally, I'm a big supporter of it. I mean, I host 2.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
and you want to tell us, do you have a venue that you host them on? Or migrate?
When I first began, I was I live in a house called the Rat Pack. That's like the nickname for it. And long story short, just a little bit about that. One of my housemates, before he moved in, he was always visiting the Rat Pack. At the time, it just wasn't, the house. It's a house on the end of the street. But he came over one time and he's like, "What do you guys call this house again?" Like he thought there was some nickname for it, and one of the guys in the house was totally teasing him, and he just pointed to like some poster on the wall and was like, "Oh, it's called the Rat Pack." And then so
Boom,
Peter, my housemate, went all over town telling everybody about the Rat Pack. Anyways, long story short. at my house, they were hosting a lot of events. And I felt like I needed to have my own event, so I wanted to have like an open mic. Well, it was actually supposed to be this featured artist showcase, but trying to get everybody to be there on time for the showcase artist would be like, it's like pulling teeth. So I was trying to figure out how to get everyone there on time. So I like added this whole open mic part in front because everybody wants to be there for the open mic. And so I did that once, I did it twice, and they were both really successful, very like fun nights. And then we got a noise complaint, completely unrelated, but fortunately, it was like destiny. I met Nadia. She's the owner of the Blue Owl. She's like the loveliest, sweetest soul, and I just started hosting it over there, like as.
And that's every Wednesday, right?
And that's every Wednesday, and so I do that Wednesday night.
6 to 8.
6 to 9.
Right.
6 to 9.
6 to 9 at the Blue Owl, and then I just started doing something at Cork Tree Cellars here in Carpinteria, which is really beautiful.
Right.
Every like last Sunday of the month.
It's the first Sunday.
Oh,
It's
the
like
first. Shit, I always get that confused.
It's the first Sunday of the month, and that also
You're the worst
is
with
6 to 9.
birthdays too. You're fucked.
And
I mean, like you missed my birthday, and I was there out your doorstep waiting for a present. You're like, what the fuck you doing here?
That's hilarious. That's right here. The Cork Tree Cellars event is called Live and Uncorked. That's here in our backyard in Carpinteria, and
shout out to the Cork Tree because the owner's really cool. Andre,
she's
Yes.
amazing.
We love her.
Gem.
Yeah, she's a gem. My friend Natalie said she's you know Natalie.
Natalie, she's by the way, let's talk a little bit about Natalie because she sings with you.
Yeah, Natalie.
And she's good. She has a great
bright,
voice.
Beaming so hard. But on that thing, real quick, but I'll mention some more about Natalie. She was talking about Andre, the owner of Cork Tree, because she saw her playing the Alcazar Theater. That was the night I met you. And she was like, "Who is that girl? She's got like main character energy." I was like,
"Oh, really?
That's my friend Andre." But anyways, she's the owner of Cork Tree Cellars. What a lovely lady. Natalie's been one of my best friends for a long time. She's a super talented, super beautiful, super lovely spirit, like beautiful in every way. When I first met her, we were at the City College, and she just walked in. She walked into one of my classes, like she owned the place, and I'd never seen it before. And we were already like a few weeks into the semester, and she just like starts talking to the professor. It was a vocal tech class. As soon as she walked in, he was like, "Oh, Natalie, great to have you. Like, do you want to sing a song?" And so she's like, "Oh, sure." And she like hops up and sings like Valerie. And
wow.
And then I don't know. Whenever she sat down, I think she happened to sit next to me, and we literally clicked. Like from that day, we were like very close.
Yeah, you guys gel really well on stage. You work really, really well.
Yeah,
I'm not just saying that because he's in front of me.
No, she's amazing. She's literally phenomenal. Beautiful voice. She's very, very gifted. I'm very fortunate to have befriended her and work alongside her for sure.
Right. And Cork Tree is right down on Linden Avenue, right downtown Carpinteria.
Right down the street.
Nice place, good food, good bar.
The food is so good over there.
Yeah, they've done. Natalie's done really well there. Not Natalie, Andrea. And the Blue Owl is at 5 West Canon Perdido.
Okay, thank you.
And again, they have a good menu too. They really
food
do.
is amazing over there as well. 100%.
It really is. And you're tonight at 131 Anacapa at Pearl Social at 6:30.
I don't know if they have food or they might have peanuts.
Yeah, they have drinks.
But the drinks are amazing.
There you go.
Let's get the mezcal martini.
Thank you so much for having us.
Are you leaving?
I would love to stick around, but I have a appointment at 1.
Oh, yes.
Thank you again.
You got it.
Well, if it's in Carp, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Do you have time for just one quick one?
Well, I guess we could do one.
One fast last song,
Okay.
please. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
And this is Brian's Radio Lunch Truck, CarpinterValleyRadio.com.
You guys have sounded stellar.
Yeah.
It's been really
Yes.
fun. And
Brandon Canalera.
thank you for helping us break this deal in. You know?
Well, the first live music, it's been fantastic. Dennis, thank you.
No,
you're serious
my pleasure.
rocking it. It's amazing.
What else I
Yeah.
got to do but look at the ocean?
Yeah, well, wow. There's that pity I feel for you.
Out the window.
Out the window.
Yeah.
I have insurance, damn it.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Thank
All
you
right.
for consenting for one more. We really
Yeah, I really appreciate it.
Need a
Then we'll
little
get
quick
you
encore.
guys out of here. And
I'm least sure how to play it, but this is
Go.
I
Hit
love
it.
This song, it's by Nancy Sinatra. It's called "Bang Bang."
oh, I love this song.
share.
Nice.
No, that's that's not it. Okay.
Brandon Canalele and Willie and Will Loomis.
Okay, I think I've got it. There it is. I was 5 and he was 6. We rode on horses made of sticks. Fucking. He wore black and. Alright. Fuck me. That's why I didn't want to play it. I'm trying to get out of here. I was 5 and he was 6. We rode on horses made of sticks. He wore black and I wore white. He would always win the fight. Bang, bang. He shot me down. Bang, bang. I hit the ground. Bang, bang. That awful sound. Bang, bang. My baby shot me down. Seasons came and changed the time. When I grew up, I called him mine. Now he's gone, I don't know why. Until this day, sometimes I cry. He didn't even say goodbye. He didn't take the time to lie. Bang, bang. He shot me down. Bang, bang. I hit the ground. Bang, bang. That awful sound. Bang, bang. My baby shut me down. My baby shot me down.
That's got it.
All right.
That was Cher, by the way. He did it before Nancy.
What?
I don't know if you knew that.
No.
It was a big hit for Cher.
Wow.
Yes, indeed.
Wow. Was that, how many times have you played that?
0.
That was the first time.
One now.
I want to thank you for doing that.
Oh, that took some...
That takes guts. Thank you. I'm impressed, and I feel again, like we said, we're really proud to have you guys here. It's been fun, and really, I
Really
enjoyed it.
awesome.
Your songs are great.
Come back anytime.
I was going to say, if come back if you want to promote your rock opera, or if you just want to rehearse it.
Yes.
You're more than welcome to go back.
I'd love to do that.
Yeah. Okay. Fantastic. And you have to go, right, Will?
Yes, I do. Sadly, yeah.
All right. Okay.
Thank you, man.
That's
Thank
it.
you guys.
All the best.
Yeah. Brandon, thank you.
Yeah, to
Thank
both
you
of
for
you.
having us.
It's really, really special.
Very beautiful to be here. I mean,
Cool. And you know what? Again, I'm going to just get another plug. 131 Anacapa Pearl Social. Brandon's there with the band tonight. 6:30.
6:30. Yeah.
6:30, and also the Blue Owl every Wednesday. 6 to 9, and Brandon hosts it, and he'll play with you. For the folks at home, if you show up with any kind of song, he can sit in with it.
Yeah, he's good.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, Will.
Yeah, thanks, Will.
Well, I know.
You got all these grandmothers coming in, like, Molly has. Guys, thank you.
I'm about to be real busy.
Right, they have to.
Sorry, I didn't mean to blow.
No, fuck no, dude. Don't worry
This is
about
great.
it. This is Brian's Radio Lunch Truck live. Will Loomis, Brendan Kenalele, and I'm gonna I apologize for doing that to your name. I did that with my wife's name, so.
You can hear the replay of this tomorrow at 5 o'clock.
That's right.
CarpinteriaValleyRadio.com, and here and there, because Brian's radio lunch truck is on every day now.
No, that's right. That's right. And we're, enjoy it. It's great. Thank you guys again. And Dennis, what's up now?
Well, let's. I've got a Bob Dylan song. I got a Bruce Springsteen song. There's the Zombies, the Beatles.
Whoa!
What do you want?
Zombies. Play Zombies.
All right.
Awesome.
Right.
All right. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you.